morning everyone, and welcome back to the start of another year. Today we'll be looking at the importance of Smsc here at Gotham High and how we can help our students to achieve in all aspects of their school life. For most of you, of course, this will act as a refresher for your current understanding of Smsc, and for our new teachers joining us this year, it will help you to get a better idea of our aims and practices. Let's get started. Smsc stands for Spiritual, Moral, Social and Cultural Development, and according to the Citizenship Foundation 2015, all schools in England must show how well their pupils develop in these areas. Here at Gotham High, we believe pupil success is dependent on so much more than just academic achievement. Before a pupil finishes their time here, we want to have taught them more than just facts about academic subjects. Without neglecting the academic aspects of a pupil's education, we are committed to moulding and inspiring motivated, responsible young adults with a thirst for understanding, a curiosity about life, a concern to contribute to the community in which they find themselves, and who are able to build successful, lasting relationships with others. As Erica et al. 1997 states, as teachers, we should aim to educate the whole person and influence an understanding of life and the world and our place and role within it. We should be preparing our pupils for the opportunities, responsibilities and experiences of adult life. This can be achieved with successful Smsc. Spiritual development relates to that aspect of inner life through which pupils acquire insights into their personal existence. Bigger, 1999, page 5, points out that the term spiritual tends to evoke religious feelings of prayer. We at Gotham High take the view that whilst for the most part spiritual development has to do with acquiring religious beliefs, we in fact support the approach of Ofsted 1994 in saying that the term spiritual need not necessarily be synonymous with the term religious, as in fact all areas of the curriculum should exhibit the potential to contribute to a pupil's spiritual development. According to Bigger, 1999, page 8, the term moral refers to norms of socially acceptable behaviour. However, what is termed as a norm can sometimes be controversial. Moral development relates to learning the difference between right and wrong, learning to make sensible or moral decisions, and analysing situations in the real world. Social development is the ability to participate in a community while appreciating and respecting those within it. A pupil's social development may be shown by their range of social skills, from working with others to general playground activities. This includes in particular pupils of different ethnic and socio-economic backgrounds socialising with each other. The term cultural in this context relates to the broad concept of appreciating, understanding, accepting, respecting and celebrating diversity, as well as developing knowledge of the arts and heritage. It involves encouraging pupils to establish their own cultural identity and discouraging prejudice and discrimination. All lessons should plan to make a positive contribution to Smsc. We need to think about the values we are promoting in the classroom and how we can measure success, not just through the curriculum content, but through the consistency of our attitude towards the management of the classroom. At all times, students should be given the opportunity to develop as individuals. We do this by encouraging them to have their own opinions and voice them through the school council, and to get involved in extracurricular activities, such as cultural dance workshops, foreign language clubs, and even the Christian Union, among many others. A key feature of our school rules is our anti-bullying policy, a policy that we take very seriously. Carter and Stewart, 1999, page 267 to 277, summarises the 6 typical factors contributing to school bullying. 1. Societal factors, such as experiences of stereotypes. 2. Community factors, such as a lack of belonging. 3. School factors, such as disregarding rules and forms of discipline. 4. Home factors, such as family relationships. 5. Relationship factors, such as pupils' relations with each other and staff. 6. Personal factors, such as being confident in one's own identity. Effective SMSC can help reduce each of these factors. Best, 2000, page 15, points out that empathy is very important in challenging bullying. Empathy can be implemented through organising cultural appreciation workshops, encouraging the moral codes set out within our school rules, and potentially strengthen social skills by organising social trips for pupils. In particular, these could impact points 2, 3 and 5, the community, school and peer relationship factors. Through an improvement in peer relationships, the pupils' social experiences will be of a better quality. This improvement can be sustained through the overarching framework of our school code, which inspires a harmonious community. The trickiest of these factors to combat are points 4 and 6, family status and personal identity. However, a study by Ling 2012 shows that by implementing a 10-week spirituality development program, there was an integration of pupils' skills to reflect, to discuss and to question. Consequently, their findings show the pupils' sense of identity and individuality had been aided. In principle, this would help the pupils cope with hardships at home, as they would be more confident in their own self-worth. In turn, if the 5 factors already mentioned are combated, then there is evidence to suggest that Carter and Stewart's first factor, the societal factor, can also be. This may seem like a bold claim, but Ambert, 1994, points out victims of bullying often bring their frustrations from school back to home, and consequently, family relationships are likely to deteriorate, which, as Farrington, 1991, states, could eventually result in the overall suffering of society. In theory, each element of SMSC can be used to positively impact causes of bullying, rendering our school a safe, happy and respectful environment, which can affect society as a whole once pupils are seeking careers within the wider world. I understand how challenging it can be to incorporate SMSC development in all your lessons. However, I am always able to offer support and to help you to think through some suitable themes. For example, in science, we can encourage moral development by looking at the good and bad uses of drugs or moral issues in the human food chain. Social development by studying the environment or through group investigations. Cultural development by looking at the impact of scientific developments on world communities. And spiritual development by encouraging a sense of awe and wonder at the complexity and patterns in natural phenomena. As you can see, just from this one example, SMSC development is not just up to our RE or citizenship teachers, but is everyone's responsibility. Please refer to your handouts for further ideas. Thanks for watching, and let's have a good year.